Our next topic is friendship never dies. Friendship is a state of being friends with someone, and friendship never dies. What does that mean? It means that friendship never ends. And a friend is your buddy, your pal, your amigo, your comrade, someone you like to hang out with, someone you like to share your thoughts with, and in other words, you have the shoulder that you can cry on. He's with you through every thick and thin in any difficult situation. If you are having that kind of true friendship, and that person is your best friend, or you call them bestie, and if you are having that kind of interpersonal bond to that particular person, so you share your thoughts, you share the same feelings, likes and dislikes, so you have a kind of inner bond, and then you are going to have that image in your mind that you can trust, that is the most trustworthy person that you can share your problems with, and they make you laugh, they make you happy, you like to tell them your secrets, and you are like two peas in a pot. That kind of fast friendship that you are enjoying, or a person that is going to be always stick by you, and if you are going to get into trouble and that person is not going to help you, then that person is not your true friend, and he is going to turn out to be a fair weather friend who is only supporting you in any convenient situation when they are that is convenient for you to support you, and when you are in trouble, then they are not going to support you. So a true friendship or a true friend is always with you in every thick and thin. So first pre-reading question that we have is, do you have friends? So everybody have a kind of friend or soulmate that you share your feeling with. And do you enjoy friendship? So everybody likes enjoying friendship. So if you are kind of that friendly nature, or close knit relation with someone, to you are having that kind of friendship. So in this chapter we are going to have two characters, and we are going to have a story of Ahmed and Ali, which were known for their true friendship, and they were prudent traders. Prudent means sensible traders. So they were running a textile or a trading cotton unit, basically, not a textile unit mill. So they refined, weaved and delivered to big cities at textile mills. So they used to deliver cotton, and they refine that cotton and then weave is the interlacing of the thread for the fabric. So you have that thread for to weave the fabric. Then once Ahmed went to another town for collection of cotton globules. So globule is a round particular substance. So that is the round particular substance, and any kind of, and in this sense we have cotton globules. And in his absence, Ali worked day and night to meet the requirements of their contract. One night he felt tired and went to sleep. He couldn't monitor the spinning process of cotton. So this is the spinning process of cotton. When you spun thread, that is the conversion of the thread to the fiber, or into fiber into yarn. So unfortunately the workers weaved some unrefined cotton, so that was not refined, and which was also passed over during packing of cotton bundles. So these unrefined bundles were transported to textile mills, and undetected. They were not they went unnoticed and undetected. As a result, they were banned by the textile mills, and Ahmed Ali trading cotton unit jumped into huge loss. So that was the ban that spoiled and the good image of their unit in the textile industry. So the relations between the two friends became bitter. So they were not on good terms with each other, and Ali became awfully annoyed. He got mad at Ahmed, he got angry, and their competitors took advantage of their bad relations and started taking over their business agreements. So Ahmed accused Ali of his meanness and negligence. So negligence is basically a failure of not coming out as a good person. So he charged with the allegations also. On the other hand, Ali was quite disappointed with the friend, and Ahmed, once Ahmed got to went to see, sorry, his old sick relative. In his absence, his son Zain met a severe accident. So in that time, Ali's family immediately, who were on their way to big hospital at city, Zain was in critical condition, and they helped Zain a lot, and Ahmed was there. Ali was there to help the son of Ahmed, and they were sent to operation theater for surgery. Surgery is any kind of treatment for of any your body part or the disorders. So the kind of surgical treatment, and Ahmed stood by them. If you have injuries, so you can go through a surgery. So surgery is basically that, and Ahmed stood by them firmly, and he had them, consoled them, even donated his blood to them. So on his return, Ali came to know about the incident, and he rushed to the hospital. He found his son recovering fast, so he had speedy recovery, and his family throughout the difficulty they were with them. And he ran out of words to show the gratitude, the feeling of being thankful, and he truly felt proud of his friend. So this is a kind of true friend who is there, and he sticks by you in the time of in difficult times. And he engraved an inscription. Inscription is any kind of writing, and engrave means to carve something on a wood or anything. Friendship never dies. So friendship, if you are true, or you are a fast friend, then you are close knit, and then you can never break that kind of promise or something. So he fixed that stone at their cotton unit, that reminded people of their great friendship for long time. So that is the written reminder for them to remember that friendship never dies, it never ends. Then we have exercise questions and sentences that you have to make, and then we have syllables. A syllable is a part of a sentence basically. So a syllable is which, if we are going to see that, always pay attention to the way the word is pronounced. So do not break the word so that it is not misunderstood. So it is the stress that we lay on a part of a word, so which defines that how we are going to use it as a noun or as a verb. So here is first example, that is teacher. So T and char, so these are the two sounds that we are going to break that word into two halves, that teacher. So correct. So that's how we pronounce, and accordingly we divide these consonants, double consonants, or even it's a single base form. Or for example, here is the re is a prefix, recommendation. So how we are going to pronounce, and that's how we are going to exactly divide the word into syllables. And then we have transitional devices, which we are going to do in the next lesson.